Alright, so let's read this right here. What's his name? Dak Prescott. 191 total yards, 0 touchdown, 61.8 completion rate, 76.6 QBR, and a loss. Jalen Hurts, my GOAT Jalen Hurts. 214 total yards, 2 touchdowns, 82.6 completion rate, 94.2 QBR, and a win. So my question is, what more do you want Jalen Hurts to do? Because AJ Brown was on clamps for the most part, and he was injured. Because both Devontae Smith and AJ Brown was on clamps. Campbell-Tulo, he didn't really do that good of a job, but he did do pretty decent, fairly decent for his very first week, very first time at that, because he never had no experience with calling plays. So I'm gonna give him a little time to adjust. Y'all gonna see this and call Hurts a running back, even though he really had no receiving help because both his two main guys was locked up. Not saying that's AJ Brown and Devontae Smith fault. They ain't really scheme him open. They really didn't. Bro, this is literally the truth. So when Jalen Hurts uses his weapons, he's a game manager. But when he takes it upon himself and carries the team, he's knocked for it, for not using his weapons. I'm convinced Jalen Hurts could walk on water, and they'll say, why didn't he run on water? And that is the truth. That is the truth, I promise you. If he had some of them passing stats and give it to AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, I promise y'all would have called him a game manager, which is not even an insult. Y'all would have said he's carried by his wide receivers. But when Jalen Hurts does it for himself, he's a running back. There's literally nothing more that this man Jalen can do. He was the better quarterback during this game. Now, yes, Dak Prescott, he could have sealed the game with CeeDee Lamb, but with CeeDee Lamb, he apparently spent the night at Diddy house the other night. Apparently, all those crucial drops. Y'all keep saying CeeDee Lamb, they keep dropping the pass, y'all would have won. But if our defense didn't drop all those interceptions, Dak would at least have 4 interceptions by now. We ain't gonna talk about that hospital ball that he threw to his tight end and Reed Blankenship trucked him. Was this one pretty? No, it really wasn't. But at the end of the day, we did our thing. We did what we had to do. And to be fair, after that lightning thunderstorm happened, that hour delay, both teams wound up playing bad. That changed the whole momentum. As soon as the Eagles really started gaining momentum, that's when that bull crap happened. You know, because before that lightning thunderstorm happened, it was kind of like a shootout. They was going touchdown for touchdown. Every time Dallas went down and scored, the Eagles went down and scored themselves. Even with Jalen Hurts, the Eagles had 3 total touchdowns compared to Dallas. So again, what more do you want Jalen Hurts to do? There's not much for him to do. He did what he had to do. He was the best player on the field, one of the best, you know. And he did his thing, got that win, even though it wasn't pretty. But hey, it is what it is. A win is a win. I don't know if we're gonna beat the Chiefs next week, but I feel like eventually, as the week go on, everything gonna start clicking. Defense gonna start clicking. Offense start clicking. And we're gonna be back to that Super Bowl caliber team. Trust and believe that.